Hello everyone, it's BOP or BOP, either one, it doesn't matter to me, and I'm going to be coming at you with a little something different, and I'm going to be giving the WBA, who I'm not a fan of, 3 ideas for a title that I'm not a fan of, Got some time on my hands, a little bit of time, so I thought I would bring a little something different to the channel other than just fight predictions. And there's a little something more coming after this that's not a fight prediction, so you can look forward to that. Or not. I don't know. You can just not watch it. But anyways, 3 ideas for the WBA regular light heavyweight title, because you know they're going to bring it back. You know they are. I do prefer one title per sanctioning body, or just overall one title per division. But of course, we're not going to have that. Are we? No. So, again, 3 ideas for the WBA regular light heavyweight title. Number 3, and this is how I'm ranking them, how I feel the crowd worldwide would want it, or these fights, shall I say, should want these fights worldwide in popularity. Although 2 and 1 could be interchangeable, I do think. But number 3, Dominic Beasel versus Robin Krasniqi 3. Now, this isn't the fan favorite, but it is the most fair. Because in their first fight, it was for the WBO, or the IBO, and the WBA interim world titles, with Krasniqi winning by 3rd round KO. And in their second fight, it ended in controversy when Beasel was awarded a very shady split decision. Krasniqi won, in my opinion, and I think you could ask all of Germany and they'd say the same thing. Now, this would be a big fight over in Germany. You throw the WBA regular title in there, and again, you heard me say WBA interim title. That was one of their championships. It was, I believe, Dominic Beasel's first, and then Robin Krasniqi, snatched it away from him. Well, Jean Pasquale got popped for drugs. And usually the interim champion would be elevated to regular champion. Do I have an example? Yes, I do. Beibut Shimonov, the WBA regular cruiserweight champion, did not want to come off the couch to catch an ass whipping by Riyad Miri, the WBA interim champion. So what did they do? They elevated Riyad Miri, who's going to be fighting Evgeny Tishchenko later on, not this month, but next month. So, elevation, but no, none of that. But again, this would be the most fair. So Dominic Beasel could maybe try to actually beat Robin Krasniqi for once. Or Robin Krasniqi could get tired of Beasel's shit and knock him the fuck out once again. But you can check out both fights and you can see Krasniqi won easily both times. Now, number 2, this one's just me pulling shit out of thin air, really. I just want to see it. And that would be Callum Smith in his second ever fight as a light heavyweight, or his third. Was he a light heavyweight before he moved down to the super middleweight for the World Boxing Super Series? I don't know. I forget. I don't know. I think so. So maybe, anyways. But his second since he came back up, probably. And I want him to take on Umar Salamov. Both are ranked by the WBA, and Salamov just fought Bivol. Now, usually after you fight a world champion, you get another, like, say when Dwayne Beeman fought for the WBC world title against Francisco Estrada and lost. Then he fought for the WBC Continental title. Well, he fought for the super title. Now he's going to fight for the regular title. And Callum Johnson could make a statement. And overall, this would be a fun fight. So again, number 2, Callum Smith versus Umar Salamov. And would you basically say, that's a weak WBA regular champion? I know people would maybe throw shade at Beasel and Krasniqi, but Callum Smith or Umar Salamov, those are solid fighters. And they would give you solid fights. And if the WBA is planning to use this title like it's supposed to, a springboard to the super title, then Callum Smith is a proper person to put it on. Or maybe a rematch, in mind with Umar Salamov, whoever's a deserving champion. But again, you never know. But I believe Callum Smith, this would be a great stepping stone and a statement win for him if he should get it. Salamov is tricky and could get it himself. But we may cross that bridge when we come to it. I don't know. Moving on. Number one, and this fight is number one because it's most likely to happen, as well as the Dominic Beasley-Krasnicki 3 fight. That is pretty much going to happen. I do believe it's probably the most money that these guys will get right now, unless they're involved in a title defense or win a world title themselves, other than the IBO. But you know what I'm saying. Anyways, that is Joshua Buatsi versus Craig Richards. I would love to see this fight. I hear it's in talks, and it's looking good. Buatsi has been the WBA international champion for 4 years. 4 years. It's time for a new WBA title for Buatsi to fight for, and I'm sure Craig Richards would like a rematch with Dimitri Bivol. Again, this is another consolation prize. Oh, you didn't get the super title? Well, how about the regular title? And the reason why I pose this instead of just, a number one contender shot with no belt on the line, Canelo looks to mix it up with Dimitri Bivol. So with that going on, it may take a little bit to get the contracts all sorted out. You never know what's going to happen. Which fight is the Triple G trilogy going to happen? Or is the Bivol fight going to happen first? Which one is it? So you have Buatsi take on Craig Richards. Whoever wins, let's just say Buatsi and or Craig Richards. The other one gets to stay busy with a plethora of strong fighters in the light heavyweight division, and then fights Canelo and or Dimitri Bivol and looks at a good payday. Sounds like a solid plan. Anyways, those were my 3 ideas for the WBA regular light heavyweight title. Take it easy, everybody. Later.